Hello everyone and welcome to week 2 of our project, Hiring in Montreal. Here we'll be looking at job creation data on LinkedIn and creating a trend analysis to see if we can find any opportunities. Why are we doing this? Well, we're doing this because many young professionals and students are about to be graduating and looking for new jobs during the COVID-19. So without further ado, let's get into it. In our first chart, we're going to be looking at the total job creation data of the greater Montreal market over the last 6 days. In this chart, we have two lines, a 7-day moving average line in black and a daily job creation line in blue. This week started with a bang with 1,142 jobs being created on LinkedIn, with 3 more high volume days following. This resulted in a 29% increase in the 7-day moving average line, making this a great time to be looking for a job in the greater Montreal market. Now let's look specifically at the job creation data for the island of Montreal. The daily data starts below the 7-day moving average and sharply breaks above it on Wednesday, resulting in a 9.5% gain for the moving average at the end of the week. So we're going to look at Longueuil market really quickly because it's a very low volume, but the moving average starts just below 20, and on Monday it skyrockets way above 80. This of course follows what happened with the 1,142 jobs that were created on Monday, and it shows that it happened here in Longueuil a bit. But just because of this, the moving average actually skyrockets 80% from on the week, and even on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, it actually still follows higher than the original moving average, which is actually quite interesting. So to close off the specific areas, we're going to look at Laval now. Again, it started off on just below the moving average, and right away, even on Sunday, it just jumped just under 80, and it just kept going. And even on Wednesday, it just flew over 100 jobs being created in Laval. The moving average just jumped 59% due to this. And as you can see, all 3 areas are actually growing pretty significantly over this week. In the next 3 charts, we're going to be looking at job types in the market, specifically full-time, part-time, and contract. The reason for this is, depending on what the data says, we can see what is the health of the market. So the job type of full-time data follows the overall job creation trends, showing a heavy increase on Monday and Wednesday, resulting in a 31.8% increase for the week on the moving average. What's interesting is the part-time data doesn't follow the overall job creation trends. As you can see, it shows a heavy increase on Sunday and Thursday instead of the Monday and Wednesday that we saw being the filler. However, this still resulted in a 25% increase on the week on the moving average, but I really can't wait to see what it looks like on the contract side. This is a very interesting chart. The daily data jumps over the moving average, but the moving average decreases. This must mean that days 8 and 9 in the past were higher than these new data points. I know this may be confusing, but to simplify, this shows that companies are posting contract positions to quickly fill roles on a near weekly basis. That said, this will be very interesting to look at when we start incorporating monthly data after April 15th. Our first industry is computer software. It's been one of the top industries since COVID-19 started, and I expect it to stay here for the time being. As you can see in the chart, it has strong volume, but still performing below the moving average. That is until Wednesday, where it jumped significantly. Since I have it though, I'm actually going to bring in information technology and services too. They're exactly identical and they're performing exactly the same way as one of the top 5 industries. In last week's video, we spoke about how important it was to be aware of our next industry and how many professionals don't use them enough, especially during times like these. Staffing and recruitment have been a top 5 industry, and looking at the chart, you can see why on Wednesday. Job creations doubled, and then sadly, it fell off on the top 5 on Thursday. An industry that took me off guard was government administration. They came in and created 634 jobs on Monday and additionally 152 on Thursday. It was so out of the blue, I had to change my charts or it would just be looking like an X. For many of you looking, 786 jobs were created in a search that no one's really looking at. This is a great opportunity for you. Retail and financial services are making a short-term push as they are in the top 5 habitually in our daily data, but they are not in our top 5 weekly data points. I expect that to change, but I want viewers to go after these opportunities a week early. In our last segment, we're going to be talking about job creation data by experience level. We know that this is very important for young professionals and for students who are about to be graduating. Let's start with internships. They're back. If you're a student looking for an internship, 66 were just posted on Thursday. This is a great opportunity as many students are no longer looking for an internship, especially because they're demoralized due to COVID-19. Entry-level jobs are actually following growth as well. Looking at the graph, they're all over the place, peaks and valleys. However, at the end of the day, there is still a 9.6% gain at the end of the day on the moving average. Most of the jobs posted on Monday, April 6th, were for the associate level. This is great news for university grads, especially for the masters, as they would fall into this experience category. Mid-senior level has great opportunity. Looking at this chart, you can see how companies are looking to hire new junior leaders to help the change. If you're a senior individual contributor, this is your time to make a jump. I know it's scary during these times, but you'll gain 2 to 3 years by making the shift now. If you do plan to do so, make sure you focus on your project management skills, examples of how you can lead a team via Zoom, and the change management aspect. I'm here to help if you need. Similarly to the mid-senior, directors and executives have great opportunity, especially if they focus on change management, process improvement, and digital transformation initiatives. Both are experiencing great growth, especially comparing to the moving averages. Thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, please comment below. Also, please like and subscribe to our channel as we'll be doing this analysis on the Montreal job market every week. Next week, we'll be incorporating monthly data points from LinkedIn as well. As a takeaway and a thank you, here are the top companies hiring and the top job titles between April 4th and April 9th.